Listen, we're the ladies
Red
in
is your. I know
it's
you're looking better on you, ma'am. You look so nice. It's nice to meet you, by the way. Thank you for coming.
You too. I'm such a fan.
Ditto.
You're so special.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
She is.
It's a really nice compliment. So wait, you grew up in the South, much like me. So how was your move here? When you moved here, like how was that?
You know, I moved here. I went to Juilliard.
Yeah,
you know,
which is also very different.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So it was a big, you know, change
Shift.
for me to go from small towns and, you know, I went to college in a small town and stuff to come to this big, crazy New York City, you know? It was overwhelming. But at Juilliard, you know, you learn how to do Shakespeare and Chekhov and you learn all the classics and stuff. So they work on your voice.
Yeah.
You know, and they work on your...
don't want you to have an accent.
They don't want you to have an accent because you're, you know, they want you to have the versatility to be able to play anything.
Yeah.
Instead of only just Southerners. So, you know, I began to get rid of my accent, but I would go home and my nana would be like, she didn't know who I was.
She's like, you're changing.
You're changing.
Yeah.
And she says to my mom, you're becoming a Yankee.
Oh my gosh. The war is over.
And so she just didn't understand. So I would deliberately put my accent back on.
Oh, see, I melt
home.
into. I have an accent already, but I just whenever I sing, they teach you that too, like in classical.
Right.
Like they make you drop it.
Yeah.
But I think whenever especially my friends can be like, "Have you been around your sister?" Like when we get around each other, it's
oh no, the phone rings and it's my mom, and I'm like, hey, you know, and we're just right back.
Just go right back into
yeah,
like
but
a
I
muscle.
think that's good. You know, we want to keep our roots.
It's sweet. It is probably easier though, very smart to be able to put on all those different dialects and accents. That's a gift to be able to drop your accent and be able to do.
Right, yeah.
Your early role, I just want to talk about, it's one of my favorites, my best friend's wedding. So any memories from that?
My best friend's wedding, isn't that the best?
It's such it's rare to have like, I don't know, it's one of your first big ones, right? The big ones. And it's rare, right, to have that. That was such a huge pop culture moment.
I mean, that was when the romantic comedy was queen, you know? It was
such a good time to be alive.
Box office, you know?
Yes.
And we had that big scene where we sang, right? I Say a Little Prayer
Best
for You.
soundtrack ever,
And there we were singing, and we started that scene, and you know, it takes place in a crab shack and a lobster house.
Yeah.
That took 2 12-hour days to shoot that scene. So you can imagine
the smell.
With a smell. I mean, you know, you see it and it looks really fun.
Gross.
But by the end, we were all ready to move on. I don't think I've had a crab or lobster since.
You're like, I am solid.
Done.
Well, let's talk about Elsbeth. So what's happening on the show right now?
So that we're in the middle of season 2, which has been an incredible ride. I feel so blessed to even be here talking to you. I started playing this character 14 years ago.
I know, but that's how good it was.
You know, and the fact that they wanted to take her and put her in her own universe, build a show around her, set her in the middle of a police procedural and not a law show, is just great. So anyway, Elsbeth is working with the NYPD. She's there to make sure that they don't do anything litigious. But it turns out she's an incredible detective, kind of like Columbo. Yeah. So she's, you know, on the trail of the criminals, and you know, on our show.
What a fun character.
People don't get away with murder, you know, on our show, and so it's fun. It's fun. It has like a wonderful look at New York City, every different world of New York City. There's always a new high-end criminal, and so we get to go into all these different universes. And the one here, we go to a spa.
City.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that work is at a spa. And it's amazing when that happens. We need another short break. You can see Elsbeth on CBS and streaming on Paramount+. New episodes start tomorrow.